mistaken. Yeah, it's Rain. MSL's still trying to sell it as well. Alu, though, that's going to help. Takes down MSL, no further aggression. This should be time to rotate. The problem is they've given up mid. AZ's there. Nico's the danger man. The one at quad, who if he gets 2 kills, could salvage the round. Starts it off, doesn't get any. He got the shots, he got the damage. That might be enough, though, for Rain to collect. Rain, he's gone away, but he might show up in this round today because he's found 2 kills that gives Alu a chance to walk up highway, and he's got Cajun down. It's all on a Magisk. Bomb thankfully planted for his favor, but he's got to try and peek this out correctly. He's got to use sound cues to the best available information. Spots the backside of Rain, but he turns around, and Rain definitely shows up. He's got a 3 kill, and now it's 13-12.
He's been pretty quiet so far, especially in the first half, but starting to step up now on the CT side. We expected Nico there to go wild, like you said, the danger man towards quad. Spots one in highway as well. It looks like an easy shot, especially for the likes of him. He does the dink, doesn't get the kill, but it's enough. At least it sets up Rain for a couple of easy frags at this point. He's towards the truck position, finds 2. Retake comes in, 3-on-1. And nothing Mages can do there. He's normally very good in those situations. I thought he'd get the first frag and make things interesting at least. It kicked off very nicely for Rain towards Forklift, and this was the player that Nico dinked. So that's fine. They win the round, and that should break the economy now for North and tie things up at 13-13.
Should tie things up at 13-13. There's no armor aside from a Magisk, who's got a P250. It's a Deagle for Config. He could be dangerous with 1 as well. And Kerrigan is locked in off behind the box, which could be a huge problem if... Oh, Config goes in and isolates him. There's the danger we talked about. Great shot to Alu.
Good lord. Well, maybe they have got a chance in this round. Config, no armor. Straight up takes down Alu at the AWP towards that B site. 5-4. Still a lot of work to do here.
I'm going to say it. If you want to draw parallels, Magisk is almost the Rain-esque. Stable, very smart, shows up, and when he's getting form and getting kills, it's not flashy, but it's just great. Whereas Nico's equivalent in this is Config.
Yeah.
Aggressive all over the map, hitting these crazy
pushing
shots.
Through smokes and then getting the backstabs in. Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
The thing is that it's not quite the same level of consistency, but it's definitely available. There's another. Takes down Keo. Both in the side gone, but they do overlook Kerrigan. He walks back through, finds 2. Rain's able to collect MSL. They might have done a lot, but they haven't done enough. As Cajun sits on the site, flames down, misses a shot. That could have been enough potentially to give them more security in the round. Bomb plant, though, and we go 13-13. Means money is certainly available in the next round.
It certainly wasn't a comfortable round there for FaZe. Alu got his head blown off by Config. Kiyoshima got similar treatment as well towards the headshot position. And they get the bomb down, but it's not quite enough, as you mentioned, towards Checkers. Kerrigan, he was waiting in the corner and managed to find the double spray down. Pretty much saved the round. Then Alu comes in. Oh, sorry, Nico came in with the AWP at that point and finished it off. Great shots from Config.
So sick.
Yeah, that was certainly sick at that point. Let's see what we can do with the double up setup. 13-13. FaZe now sending Nico towards the A side with the AWP. And there was always towards B. And another default coming in. We have got one player fast towards squeaking. A bit of aggression here from Kerrigan. Doesn't inflict any damage, but does push the T's off.
Config tries to break the window on the other side by shooting through the wall there. And nearly got caught doing it this time. Keo. Sit to wait and watch where the entrance will be. The boost up toward vents as well, which is perfect. Actually, I take that back. It wasn't even the boost. It looks like it was because on the radar, he's got a teammate down below. He actually went through middle, so came in from the mid side.
Oh, Alu has picked up their first frag, but quick to reply. It's Cajun B. Brings it back to the 4-on-4. The all picks have been quite methodical so far, but at this point, we have 45 seconds remaining. Kiyoshima still in the vents. He had a slight gap to work with there. Now, be committing for now. Not going to be dropping down. Flash comes in for his teammate. Can't spot anything just yet, but Mages boy, I think, did spot him.
He's going to drop over and commit to the mid position as well with his team. MSL's gotten to the vents at least. He'll start to check toward white box. Flash over, but Nico, late entrance of the double ops, finds one. Alu! Misses the shot toward Checker. Nearly got caught in the open. He's lucky to stay alive. That might be enough. 48. We know he can swing well within that site. Keo again, though, is going to go forward to the flames. The last time he did this, he found two. Drops down. He drops into the crosshair of MSL. So it actually punishes him, and Alu didn't find a kill at all, which means 2 versus 2, bomb plant, but they're going to push. They're going to go aggressive. Bomb's going to be planted. They know exactly where he is. Oh, my God, MSL! They knew where he was, and he still hits both.
Huge round from MSL. It looked like that would have been the difference maker to give FaZe the lead at this point, but he steps up with the AK-47. Amazing work there on the B side as well. Such a brawl of a round. And North, they do stay alive. Money was tight for both sides as well, and it might call for a pause.
Look at the shake. He's shaking.
It's so much to deal with.
The adrenaline's there. That is so sick. They played that perfect. They knew he had to plant. They pushed through. They've got him dead to rights. I mean, that's perfect in the fact that his crosshair's there. But then look at this. Crossfire set, and he finds both of them. That is so good.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. What a moment to bring it out as well. That will call for the tactical pause at this point, but MSL holds his nerve.
That might be game winning.
That might be. I thought that FaZe winning this round, that was it. But North got a few more rounds to work with now. FaZe, just a chance to reflect on what has happened there, a chance to calm down. Same story for MSL, like you said. You're going to be shaking after that one. There's adrenaline rushes. It's such a pivotal part of the game as well. To step up that sort of clutch. He's not known for the big flashy clutches like that, but he does deliver. Roban trying to calm his team down. They are affected once again. It's going to be UMPs. The AWP for Nico, glass cannon at that, and 2 M4s to work with. Lose this round, it's match point for North, and your economy is broken as well. This is another do-or-die moment.
What a game. What a brawl indeed. We saw it in the very first pistol round, how fast and back and forth this looked like it could be. And North, you said it, they knew what they were doing in this veto to put it on the cash. Against FaZe, of all people. Cajun's going to try and open things up over toward the A site. Nico's in the open. Down he goes. Great start. Now they've just got to try and execute to follow it up. Rain can't land the shots completely toward the door, but he does find room behind their smokes to get back inside of the site behind the red box. And Alu starts to work his way back in. MSL did get Rain, but Alu quick to respond. Keo as well will cut off rotations. Takes down Config, trying to lurk and do the same to them. 3 versus 3, and North looking for map point. Smoke down Alu inside of it, but can't be spotted by AZ. They save. Do they save early? Because they know in the next round they'll have nothing against map point. No kit. They've got an AWP.
I think they have to. Unless they find a kill in the next like 5 or 6 seconds, that's it. Carrigan's coming in from Squeaky Door, UMP in hand. That's about the only plan they have here. He does find something. He takes out one, but AZ replies, and that should be it at this point. Kirishima desperately trying to make it happen. They can't defuse now. They can't defuse.
It's so good from AZ. You're right, they can't defuse, but he actually says, hang on, I'm struggling with Keo. Let's just go for the guy who's not expecting it. And everyone will die, but it will go to map point. In fact, Keo goes down to Magisk as well. Map point for North, 15-13, and money is extremely tight on the FaZe camp. Again, not elimination. They can still fight on if they don't win this, but
true.
North goes through to playoffs, and the way this tournament's shaping up, the sooner the better.
This has been a real roller coaster ride. 2 rounds ago, it looked like FaZe. They're back into it. North had nothing to respond with. It just took one clutch to reverse the roles, and now it's FaZe left with nothing really. They're going to be struggling the last round, even more so in this one. We have got Hellraisers versus NiP coming up next. You can see the odds there. It's obviously NiP going to be the favorite team. Nova comes out for Alu, and a couple of UMPs as well. Let's see what they can do here in potentially the last round.
EO close, the UMP. Spots a nade going over. That's going to be bounced back at him, so he does take a bit of damage down to 83. But it's Config that goes back to his position. 2 UMPs themselves. Going likely, they won't have much on the CT side as Rain as well elects to get much closer. CZ for him.
CZ indeed. Chips are down now. Wants to play the Nova shotgun, a rare appearance from that weapon. Is it a difference maker for Ali to find a frag here? Carrigan receives a Molotov, 2 of them towards Checkers. Kirishima can hit something towards main. He's got Brain with him as well. Needs to bait him in. There's 1 kill. Can only get the 1 and 2 down. It's going to be a 4-on-3, and looking like FaZe will be losing this one, but
that crossfire could have been so lethal. That was a decent little setup.
Yeah, it was something, but only good for 1 frag. Now it's still Nico alive. He's been so deadly throughout this map. If there was a time to step up, this would be it. He's alone on A.
Nico Alone indeed, but more than capable. He'll have 3 of the 4 approaching him very quickly. 2 from A main, 1 from Squeaky. Bomb from A main. And it's Config again that's going to try and cut off rotations. Nico gets the first, and he's unanswered. Hardly scathed in the process as well. Sits on 73, tries to get another. Cajun's got the kill. Down goes Kerrigan. This is it. Alu, shotgun from range. Config greets him, and down they go. North take it 16-13, and they're in the playoffs. And I have to say, that's probably, I'm going to say this right now, if North played like that every single game, they'd be the most exciting Counter-Strike team to watch in the world. That was so good. Everyone had a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Config especially. Let's keep the camera on him. The fact that he stepped up in so many rounds, so many amazing shots throughout, and big rounds from him. To be fair, it's a bit gutting either way. Like Alu and Nico, amazing rounds from them, managing to deliver amazing performance overall. But the clutch from Marcel, that was a difference maker towards the end, right? FaZe had that one tied up. He wins that clutch, and then North go on to win it.
And he was done.
Yeah.
They had him.
Yep.
The fact that he could snap, I mean, Nico was low, but the fact that he snaps his crosshair that quickly and nails that shot is so impressive. And it's even more so because it's MSL who got 4 kills in the round, and it's not someone you normally expect.